What happened? I got this. What is this? No targets. So it's just a poison? I finally get a dot? An AoE dot in front of me. And it shares the drill. Okay, let's go Red Mage. Then we do this quest. Oh yeah, I got a pup just now. What's this? I got a couple stuff. The donut, the dolls. This is actually pretty good. The mangy pup. My god. Oh wait. Fafnir? What the hell is this? Mechanical marvel? When questioned, he simply refused to the altar and did the design and began muttering about drop rates. Those hard scales, those claws, and that puny body. Are you some kind of lesser dragon, Kupo? Mog's in. I don't remember when I got that. A weasel. Don't talk to me, talk to the cat or the weasel, Tatarin. They all have things. I didn't even notice. Oh, this is from the four warlords. What is this? There's some kind of pet battle thing. That's probably in the... What's that thing called? I forgot what it's called. Godbird's place. The gold saucer. And Kendo. Did I get this? Alright, let's get it with it. Oh my god. This guy. Alright. Akla Ormin. Akla Ormin. Akla Ormin? Eh? Forgive me, it seems my indecision has cost you precious time, but I'm convinced now, convinced that you will triumph. To the south, you will find the bridge to Li Gia. As the bearer of the 4 relics, the gates to the castle will open to you. How many? Lakeland? Oh, I need to find the places in Lakeland. Meg, there's 3 more. Somewhere. Lakeland. It's probably over here, all over here or something. And over here. Then over here, I guess. But no, it can't be there. I think you have to fly. Wait, no, that's the water. No, then I just don't know where they are. I've been just about everywhere. Maybe over there. Open up. Knock, knock. Oh, this is probably a trial, right? I'm gonna really read mechanics for trials. I don't wanna. These are probably gonna be hard since this expansion. The gate has recognized that you bear all 4 relics. The seal is broken. All that remains is to enter the castle and confront Titania, a being bereft of reason and mercy. It is sure to be a ferocious battle, but if anyone can bring an end to our king's torment, it is you. You know this, my adorable sapling. Though we Fey folk may not appear to live unfettered lives, there are still laws that bind us. To take back as much as it's taken, to create as much as is destroyed, to give as much as is received. All things, balance must be preserved. Did I read that wrong? And the same will be asked of you, but worry not. Come what may, your beautiful branch will ever be at your side. The Dancing Plague. Oh, it's just a dungeon? Okay, I don't have to read the mechanics then. It'll be easy. No, it's a trial. Okay, I'm gonna read the mechanics first, then queue up. ff14 Titania. Where's Gamescape? Gamescape, where is it? Gamescape. Gamescape. No! What? Why? They only have an extreme guide? What is this? These people have... Oh my God. Okay, here it is. The Dancing Plague, okay. Act 1. Moderate AoE damage creates an AoE centered on the boss in one of 2 shapes. Donuts, safe stop beneath, AoE extends too far for a max cast to be saved. Oh. And large, under the boss, just move a few feet away to avoid. Phantom Rude, Divination, Tank Buster, Wide Frontal Cone. On the main tank, avoid standing in front. 4 water puddles will spawn in the center of the room. At least 1 player must stand in each puddle to prevent ads from spawning. Until it's done when the purple orbs finish moving around the puddle. Standing in the puddle grants fire resist up puddles necessary for fire. Burn semblance of spirit flame. Mountain of fire. Ensure the group is standing in a mist round. Obvious stack standing in a mist ruined puddle helps negate some of the damage and consume the puddle. Using around 70. Midsummer's Night's Dream. What is this, Puck? Don't stand in front unless you're the main tank, as Divination Rune can easily kill anyone else. Don't stand in front of the boss. Okay. Act 2. Use Bright Sabbath. Growth Rune. Summons a large 8-pointed star AoE in the center of the room. Summons a large 8-pointed star AoE in the center of the room. Each point of the star indicates the directions of an upcoming line AoE. Wait, what? 8-pointed star. Okay, I can picture it. In the center of the room. Each point of the star indicates the direction of an upcoming line AoE. So stand in between the points of the stars. Frost Rune summons a series of consecutive AoEs that will cover the entire room, starting with an AoE in the center, move to the edges of the rooms, moving away from the most recently dropped AoEs, and then move to the center when the AoEs go off. Shortly after it does, players will be marked with uplift. Spread out as the original icy AoEs go off to avoid dying to the moderate damage each of the purple AoEs do. Marks multiple players with a large permanent. In a few seconds, giant spikes of earth will stab up the ground and hit the player for a amount of damage. Spread out and avoid standing players. Yes. During Frost Rune, stand to the side of the AoE, side of the second AoE circle, and wait for the one in the center to go off. Then move to the center and begin spreading out along the wall. Past AoEs have gone off to spread the. Okay, stand near the edges of the arena during Growth Rune, so you have time to move out of the way of the vines. Of the vines? What vines? Whatever. Act 3. The boss goes untargetable and summons 3 adds. Boss gauge increases the damage being dealt by being mortal. Spawns 3 adds. Puck. Oh wow, Puck is one of the adds. The hell? Wow. Puck, the fairy dragon, Peace Blossom, and Mustard Seed. Players should bring Puck and Peace Blossom to stack on Mustard Seed. Bring Puck and stack on Mustard, as the tree is immobile. Mustard Seed is a tree. Upon killing the 3 adds from scene 1, Titania will resurrect them in a much larger form along the edges of the arena where they were first summoned and can no longer be moved. Puck gains new abilities during these scenes: Puck's Breath, Puck's Rebuke, and Puck's Caprice. Players can use the caster LB3 to hit all 3 adds at once if targeting the center of the room. If targeting the center of the room? What are you talking about? Puck can... Oh, if you target the center of the room, you'll get all 3 adds? Is that what it's saying? Puck. Tank Butter, Gentle Breeze, Puck's Breath. Stack mechanic only used in scene 2. Large circle AoE center along with numerous tiny arrow markers pointing away from it. After a moment, Puck slams. Hits the ground. Killing anyone inside. Okay, watch out for Puck. Puck slams his fist into the ground and knocking back anyone else at a small distance. Arena by AoE. Okay. Supposed to play with large AoEs. Hard swipe onto arrow clone. Triple conal AoE with small gaps in between, aimed at a random player. What kind of nonsense? Being mortal. Used after Puck, they're all killed the second time, or when the Titania's gauge reaches 100%, deals range-wide AoE damage dependent on the charge of the Titania's gauge. During scene 2, players can use the caster LB3 to hit all 3 adds at once if targeting the center of the room. What do they mean? If targeting the adds in scene 2 can continue using their abilities even once they are killed. Be prepared to dodge. Adds in scene 2 can continue their abilities even once they are killed. What? Okay, use all abilities in Act 1 in addition to those below. Flame Hammer. If Flame Hammer lands on the grass instead of a puddle, the entire floor will burst into flame, applying a dot to all players until the effect fades. There will be 2 growth runes in play during this phase in the opposite corners of the room. Stand close to one of them, out of the way of its vines, to make it easier to dodge the vines yourself. You can also stand in the middle, as there will be 2 guaranteed triangles of safety between the vines that go through there. After casting Fire Room, the boss will follow up with a donut, Phantom Room, during Flame Hammer. The edges of the puddle will be inside the safe area, so make sure you stand inside that. I'm gonna die. After casting Fire Room, the boss will follow up with a donut, Phantom Room. The edges of the puddle will be inside the safe area, so make sure you stand inside them. There will be 2 growth runes in play during this phase, in opposite corners of the room. 2 growth runes in play. What is growth rune again? Stand close to one of them, out of the way of its vines, to make it easier to dodge the vines yourself. I need to see that in action. I just can't picture that. Alright, let me queue up. Is anyone on? Armies. This seems like a lot. What about... Let me read these again. Oh, what? Moderate swade-wide AoE. Ensure the group is standing in a mist rune puddle during Fountain of Fire. What the hell is Fountain of Fire? Alright, let's just do it live. What? There's an ether current right here. That means there was 2 here. 3-yard range. What is this? Is this just like an auto attack? Action upgraded to enchanted increase of both black and white mana are 5 and more. It's just a finisher, I guess. Or those times when they're at 1 HP. I just don't like I don't want to use this. It doesn't say. Oh, I guess it'll say if I have. That's like 20, so yeah. Look at that. Uh-oh. Ouch! Where is it? Okay, I need 2 more. I think I know. There's might be one around up here. Somewhere around here. Why am I regularly swimming? Oh my god. Showtime. And it said 13-minute queue. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. There we go. Who goes there? Are you the one who broke the seal? Monka shake. Ah, so much time lost, so much frolicking and feasting left undone. We must make up for it, we must, beginning by playing with you. I have that staff. Okay. What's happening? The nation room. Live Summer's nice stream. We know! We know! You gotta stack all the ads together. That's what it said. Stop. What's this? I don't know what this is. Oh. Whoops. Okay, that was the thing, the circle thing. Okay. Now stack the ads. Bring them to here. Bring them over here. You said you could bring them all. Watch out for Puck. I was told. Oh my lord. God damn. I can't even focus. hell? Rinse and repeat. This room? I shouldn't have done that. That was bad. Almost done. I'm not even thinking. Finish it. Nice, nice, nice. Very nice. Second DPS. A lot of stuff was happening. A lot of not melee. I think I rezzed like 4 people there. I have to pay attention. I forgot people could die. Darkness. Nobody said good job. Yikes. Ba 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 ba. Alrighty. Oh, where's Where's Titania?
Not that I expected any less, my Snayak.
My Snayak. Adorable sapling. Snayak? I wonder what language it is. Oh?
The dress, the crown, the scepter, the shoes. The time has come for these relics to serve their true purpose. For they are not only keys to the castle, they are also blessings to be bestowed upon the new king.
What, are you gonna wear this?
The way into the castle is opened when it is time to relieve the reigning monarch of the throne. And the brave soul who does the deed has the honor of taking their place.
Oh no.
Should you ascend the throne, you will become one of us, never again to live as men do.
Where's Titania?
My adorable sapling, my precious mortal. We Fae folk live forever, but such is not your virtue. To strive for a dream you will never see, to sow seeds that others might one day taste the fruits of your garden, that is the beauty of your kind.
I don't know how I feel about Theo.
Burn bright and shine as only you can. These blessings, your lovely branch will accept in your stead.
So she comes out of nowhere, goes to our realm to send Tataru a message that we're alive, then comes here, and then takes the crown from me? Oh. Rejoice and revel, where the kingdom of rainbows is forever young. Oh, Titania.
Shall we attend to those unwise enough to trespass in our realm?
Where's the old man, huh? Oh, there you go. Oh, there you go.
Confound it. How did they get here so fast?
We know because of the side quests that they're able to do this.
Damn these pixies and their tricks!
Yulmorin Adjunt. He was there, I think, this guy. At Yulmor. Monka shake.
How in the seven hells?
Listen well. We come in pursuit of villains who have fled to this land. You know who and where they are. Now show yourselves and answer me before I lose my patience.
Oh, stop! It hurts! It hurts!
Enough! Lift the enchantment!
Minfilia, willful child. How many times must I come to collect you?
I won't return to Yulmor. And I won't let you hurt my friends.
What is this stance? Where did you learn it? No oracle I trained would make such an unseemly show of herself. Know your shame, gal. You're powerless. You have no life nor purpose, save that which our master sees fit to permit.
Watch out! Big damage!
Who are you to dictate her purpose? To lock her away and deny her a life? If she was powerless, it's because of you, you sanctimonious swine. But no longer.
Fool! Defiance only begets more suffering. It is through acceptance alone that one may find solace in this god's-forsaken world.
These face shots.
Look, the sky.
You know it.
He's done it. The warrior of darkness has triumphed.
General? What are our orders? What do we do?
We do what we came to do. Subdue this rabble and find the warrior of darkness.
Forward, men! Take the villains captive! Are you deaf? I said...
The king is returned. Make ready the feast. Make ready the feast.
What's happening?
Uh-oh. The fourth are here.
Water? That wasn't there before.
This scene's pretty hype. I'll give him that. The night is delightful. Sing we shall. Ba-da-ba.
What's the matter with you? Get a hold of yourselves, damn it!
Here come the Amaro.
General, they come in greater numbers. We must retreat.
All who stand with a warrior of darkness shall face justice. My master demands it.
He demands it. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun. Boom, 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 dun.
I see. Well, it's a good thing all volunteered to become king in your stead, for all our sakes.
We are grateful for your timely aid, Feaul, or should I say, your majesty.
It was the first night in recent memory. We all of us but wished to make the most of it. That's something you must remember about us Fae folk. Though our existence may be eternal, we exist only for the present. We live in the here and now, paying no mind to futures that may or may not be. To wit, we are not driven as men are. We cannot fight for such causes as men do.
Does that mean you won't aid us against the Sin Eaters?
Not unless the mood takes us. But if it was to repay a debt, well then, that's another matter. To take back as much as is taken. To create as much as is destroyed. To give as much as is received. Such is the way of Ilmeg. By this law, we shall lend you our strength. In return for the beautiful sky you have restored to us. In times of need, do not hesitate to call.
What about our pact?
Silly sapling. I shall remain at your side.
Wait, what?
Even should my body be in the castle, 'tis a simple thing to have a little part of me accompany you.
Wait, what?
Treat them
I-
as you would his nephews.
Beautiful branch. Is it a minion? I'm going to train harder, having seen what you've achieved. It's the least I can do. Well done, my friend. You put me to shame, laying low a light warden while I struggle to land a blow on an old man old enough to be my great-grandsire. It seems I was wrong about your friend. Had Feo Ui not stepped in, you'd be frolicking with the fairies by now. It was pure luck that we managed to hold the Umorans at bay long enough for you to succeed, but we have earned some good fortune, and while it is plain we've not seen the last of General Rajneet, I for one am glad to delay our reckoning with him a while longer. Near for a moment did I doubt that thou wouldst triumph over thy foe, yet the majesty of thine achievement delighteth me nonetheless. Night hath returned to Ilmeg, and we stand one step closer to delivering the first from its doom, and averting the eighth umbral calamity. 'Tis but a pity thou wert not present to see the Fey folk put the Yulmorans to flight. 'Twas a sight to raise the spirits, I do assure thee. But what valuable allies they might prove, we were the mood only to take them. Ilmeg, two more, and I can fly. My gosh. The wheel turns. Franker wishes to have a word with the hero of the hour. I knew you could do it, and not only because of your blessing. You have a strength all on your own, and it has seen us through many a trial. With the warden defeated, I believe our work here is done. It is time we were going together. It is time we were going together, needless to say, to the bitter end, the fate of our two worlds being at stake and all that. Now then, I suggest we hurry back to this Castellarium. Much and more may have happened while we were frolicking with the Fey folk. That Ranjit elected to pursue us makes me hopeful the city of us spared Umoran's attentions, but I would sooner see for myself. Besides, I believe I speak for us all when I say that I've had a belly full of Ilmeg. Let us away before the fairies think to play with us again. Two quests, I'll do it. In his mistress's name. Look what I found. Silver medallion. Meg, there's a number engraved. Nimbus. Doesn't much sound like. Do you have a creature by the name? Yes. Give me that. You do. Well, you must deliver it to Woldenkirk. Here. Wow. You got the flowers to remind you of her. Now you got the medallion. Nimbus is gonna cry. Hide and seek. I'm sorry, angry right now. My friends promised that we play together here, but no one of them have come. Instead, they're over in Aden's Heirs playing hide and seek. That's the only game they ever play. Expect everybody, so I'll take hands. I don't have flying. We gotta stop assuming that I have flying. I have to check the coastline too over here. No, there was one over here, so there shouldn't be anymore. This damn fog, like when I'm looking for aether currents, that's when they're gonna have a fog, right? I think we're just gonna Google this. This isn't worth the time spent. I remember I got one here before, I think. I want to go up there, but I guess I can't. I have no idea where I am. Oh. Well, yeah, I'm Googling this. I got that. I get this. Let me check over here first. They're not even in bad spots. I just missed them. Somehow. This damn mount speed, man. It's killing me. This is, I got one here. Why? What? What is this? Come on, man. See, this is a baddie for kind. Why are you putting one there? I'm pretty sure I got this one. It has to be this? Ba 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 rum, I just came here, but maybe I missed it. Oh, this is the first one I got. Okay, then what's this? I wasn't here that much. Dun, 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 dun. Come on. Of course. I believe I can fly. Nighttime? Seeking Pixie, a promise. I don't recall a. Oh, we completely forgot. Oh, we're so sorry. We would go with you right now, but we're in the midst of a game of hide and seek. One of us is still hiding, and we can't, well, leave them behind. Will you help us search? Nope. Thank you. Now then, will you? Or no, you must say the word beaver. It's the rules. Alright, let's get to it. Can't you see I'm trying to hide? Come on. Come on. Oh no, I'm found. Wait, aren't you glad? I don't know. You were playing too. This makes it even more fun. so fun being found by you. Let's play hide and seek with us again. You did well to find our hiding friend. We would never have thought to look there, but come, it wouldn't do to keep our waiting friend any longer. They are impatient. Oh, that's Capel. Huh? You have something to say. This medallion belonged to my mistress, though it has faded. Her name is engraved on it too, next to mine. Wherever did you find this? Could it be that her? I see. Deep down I knew it was silly, but for a moment I couldn't help but hope. Yet to have this medallion brings me great comfort. 'Tis as if my feelings have reached my mistress, and she makes a gift for me. I swear I will keep it safe. Please pass my heartfelt thanks to the pixie who found it. Yeah, this came, but what's this I hear about you playing hide and seek with them? That's not fair. I want to be found too. Promise me you'll play with us again sometime soon. Nimbus has a medallion. Wonderful, my friend. Will be so pleased to hear this. Who's my friend, you ask? Why, the leafman next to whom I found a medallion. If she was indeed Nimbus's mistress, she would have wanted him to have it. Here's a little something for helping to reunite them. That had the wonderful ruler. Okay. What? Luck be a lady. I remember what it was. Trust? Change it up. What? I'm bugging out. Skadoosh. Your efforts have restored some small measure of stability to Ilmeg. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, so you don't need to dial that. Okay, next I want to... I think I could probably get flying in here too. How many more do I need? What's this? Lakeland, 3 more. And I haven't even gone over here. Chilad Kama. I'm missing 3. They've all been in my face, apparently. I don't remember getting one here. Oh, was it at the top? I went all the way to the top, or so I can't. I probably got it already. Oh, over here. There's one here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I know where they are. I think. I want to start... Oh no, this was the beginning of Shadowbringers, not the other place. I thought it was over here. Oh, I got this. Did I? I got this Aether Currents. Did I? I don't know. Yeah, I did. Did I? Oh no, it's over here. What's up here? Wait, what? Oh, ho, 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 ho. But it's like, why would I would never be, there's no quest leading me over to this place, so why are they putting an Aether Current over here? One. I think I got this one when I started the game. Yeah. If it was available. I definitely got this one already before. Yeah. So there's notes. Oh, thanks. I think up here. What's this? I don't really even understand the geography of this place we're in. The first. They locking me out. Let's fly. I'll do this stuff later. I want to do... my quest, this one. But I'll be back real quick. Ooh. Where? What are you doing? Always doing something. Ba-da-ba-ba. So you came. It's good to see you. Someone who isn't all talk. As fortune would have it, another Sun Eater, a far less imposing specimen from Phronesis, of course, has been sighted just to the west of here. Prove to me you have the skill to back up your word, and we'll talk further. Sun Eater isn't far from here. I can feel it. Let's track it down and let's see what you're capable of. Good show, friend. I wasn't sure what to expect from you, but seeing you in battle has left me with little doubt. Seems I found myself a formidable ally, and so I'll extend the offer in earnest. Help me hunt down Phronesis, and we'll split the bounty down the middle. Well, what do you say? That's the spirit? There's more you should know before we proceed. Come with me to Mordsuk, my base of operations, and I'll fill you in on the details. Welcome to Mordsuk. Well, let me open this up too, actually. Welcome to Mordsuk, friend. As you can see, it's a bustling trading post frequented by merchants from across the realm. At least it was before Phronesis showed up and started preying on unwitting travelers, hence the bounty, you see. The lucrative reward has attracted the attention of one capable bounty hunter after the next. Yet the fiend still roams free. You can probably imagine why. Those few who have seen Phronesis and returned to tell the tale speak of the great horrors they witnessed, cavernous black holes materializing out of thin air, swallowing everything around them into the abyss. People have taken to call them the Hollows. Rumor has it that one barely has time to lay eyes on Phronesis before he summons forth the Hollows, which proceeds to consume everything in sight. and I do mean everything. Just the other day, an entire caravan was devoured by the hollows, leaving only nothingness behind. Mages have postulated that these holes are literally tears in the fabric of our reality, gateways to other worlds. To put it another way, at any rate, suffice to say that the next man to come back from the void will be the first. And yet there's something odd about it all. Witnesses say that Phronesis doesn't seem to go out of his way to prey on people of settlements. He simply shambles across the wastes, summoning hollows one after the next, and the destruction follows as a matter of course. Needless to say, drawing too near to the fiend is tantamount to suicide. Even attacks from afar have been all but futile, as Phronesis simply summons the hollows to consume every incoming arrow. With every conceivable means of attack foiled, even the most savvy bounty hunters have all but thrown up their hands, even though the bounty now stands at some 9 or 10-fold the original amount. I'm of a different mind, however. The way I see it, if only there was a way to neutralize the hollows, we'd have more than stand a chance against Phronesis himself. This is why I require your services. You're easily triumph over the Sin Eater spoke clear. You're a mage with no common skill. If anyone has the arcane knowledge and aptitude to help me figure out a way to defend against the hollows, it's you. Don't worry, I full intend to shoulder my share of the burden, and so I plan to gather all the information we need before asking you to put yourself in harm's way. And with that, I'd best get to work. Once I've formulated a proper plan of attack, we'll talk again. Until then, I suggest you continue to hone your casting skills. The battle that awaits us will not be an easy one. So this is just your quests, essentially. It's not class quests though, but it's like role kind of quests. A voice from the void. Ah, there you are, and your timing couldn't be better. As luck would have it, a little bird told me that Phronesis was sighted in the vicinity not long ago. Don't you worry, I have no intention of rushing in like a fool. My plan is to shadow the Sin Eater from afar, that we might... oh, damn. That we might observe the hollows with our own eyes and formulate a suitable plan of attack. Don't you worry, I have no intention of rushing in like a fool. My plan is to shadow the Sin Eater from afar, that we might observe the hollows with our own eyes and formulate a suitable plan of attack. To that end, I procured this mannequin here from a merchant acquaintance of mine at the Crystarium. By setting it on Phronesis' trail, I mean to gauge just how wide of a berth we must keep from the fiend so as not to be sucked up into the void. Shed no tears for the little fellow, friend. His sacrifice will be the key to our success, and yet, as you can see, he's not quite in the best state of repair. Pray, lend me a hand in procuring what we need to get him back on his feet. You're a lifesaver, friend. I just spotted a nasty-looking sand kid, Sibylle, lurking around to the east of here, and I do believe one of their attendants should serve well to put some spring back in the little fellow's step. Snag one for me and I'll see to the repairs. What the hell? What was that? Any luck finding the dead tendon? For my part, I've acquired something that should serve as a makeshift gear. Cost me an arm and a leg, but hey, if it helps us claim that bounty in the end, it'll be more than worth it. Perfect. Yes, I reckon this is durable and elastic enough to replace the mannequin's snapped drive belt. I'll fetch my toolbox and get started straight away. In the meantime, why don't you scout us out a suitable lookout point? Phronesis sighted just southeast of town, and try to find us a spot on higher ground, out of sight from the main thoroughfare. What is this? Machinist. Oh there, friend. As you can see, our clockwork friend is back in tip-top shape, and since it appears you found us the perfect lookout spot, why don't we get down to work? I'll kindle us a fire. We might be here for a while. Well, I'll be. There's the bastard. Look closely now and hold your gaze. You must witness the sheer horror with your own two eyes. The void. No, we mustn't send out the mannequin too soon. If Phronesis sees it, he may very well blast it to bits before it has a chance to investigate the hollows. It's a corpse. Literal corpse. And there he goes. I'll send the mannequin to trail him. Let's sit back and enjoy the show. It's not just a mannequin. Just as I expected, gone without a trace. Shed no tears for our little friend. Through his sacrifice, we now know just how much distance we must keep from the halls to avoid being sucked into the void. Now it's our turn. Let's edge a bit closer and see what we can observe. Mind you, take care not to wander too close, lest you fancy a vacation to a dark, shadowy abyss. It's as if a shadowy whirlwind ranges inside, ready to suck anything and everything into the void. I've seen many a horrific sight in my day, but this sends a shiver up the spine. Let me out. It's so dark in here. Whoa. Why the pale face, friend? You look as if you've seen a ghost. Is that the real one in there? A voice, you say, from inside the hollow, but that's impossible. Is anyone out there? Please help me. Help me get out of here. Over here. Was that a voice? Is someone out there? If you can hear me, please, you must help me. I can't see anything. No road, no trees, not even an ether current to follow. Which way do I go? How do I get out of this place? This voice, what in God's names does it sing? The voice of a boy, you say, claims he's lost inside with no ether current to follow. Sounds like he's adrift in the flow, not unlike what would happen if an etherite to which one was teleporting was destroyed in mid-journey. Wait a minute, what if there were some way you could channel your ether into the void? Might that not allow your etheric form to serve as a beacon of sorts to guide the child back to us? Of course not. Not that I know how we go about that. Wait a minute, what if there were some way you could channel your ether into the void? Might you not allow your etheric form to serve as a beacon of sorts to guide the child back to us? Of course not. That I know how we'd go about that. You reckon you could do just that? I wouldn't even think of asking how. Do your damnedest. Wicked White, I knew you were no ordinary sinner, but even still you find ways to surprise me. Naughty? Where am I? Oh well, I'll be damned. There was a child inside. Our little expedition has left us with more questions than answers, eh? But for now, this boy needs our care. Let's carry him back to Mordsuk and find him a warm bed and some nourishment. The boy is resting now. He is weak, but not wounded, at least as far as I can tell. Needless to say, his presence raised questions. Are there others trapped on the other side of the hollows? If so, might they also be returned to our world alive? I think so. There is much we must ask him when he awakes. On another subject, this might be an odd question, but have you ever looked after a child before? No. As a matter of fact, you don't say. In that case, he's all yours. I'm just a friend. I can't very well tie you down here forever. Worry not, I'll manage somehow. I suppose the first order of the day, which should be to get some food in his belly. He does look terribly pale after all. He thinks I'll go hunting for some meat. No, perhaps I should take him to his physician first. After all, he may be suffering from some ailment inscrutable to the eye. Or maybe I should... Damn it all. I knew I wasn't cut out for this. Wait, so what was he saying? Channel your ether into the void? That's what I did? Okay. I won't even think of asking how. Do your damnedest. Okay. Go right, I knew you. You think I'm a sinner? Okay, dude. Hold on. Uh, uh, hello, echoes of the past. Ah, there you are. You'll be happy to know that the boy is awake and seems to be no worse for the wear, physically speaking at least. There's just one rub, you see. He has no recollection of where he came from, or just how he managed to get swallowed up into the void. Huh? Well, he's useless then. In fact, other than his own name, Tainer, he can't remember much of anything at all. He seems a good lad, mind you. Eats my half-arsed cooking with a smile and a nary a word of complaint, yet I reckon he's hurting inside and badly. We must reunite him with his parents with all due speed. I suggest that he go for a stroll around Mordsuk in the hopes that the sights might help to jog his memories. He can't have wandered far. Why don't you go and check up on him? Do not tell me. You are the one who rescued me from the flow, yes? I feel from the same earth that reached out to me when I was adrift in this aether. Well, I'll be damned. The boy's a sharp one. And that's not the least of it. The carer who examined his said they could feel great power welling up from within him. But despite his young age, Tainer here seems to possess a remarkable command of the magical arts. Perhaps I do, and yet I cannot say. Try as I might, I can recall nothing of who I am, or where I came from, only the darkness. No need for the apologies, boy. You did well just to make it back to us. Speaking of which, can you remember anything at all of what you felt when you were adrift in the void? That I remember, or at least I think I do. I recall a vague sensation of someone passing alongside me. Indeed, I believe this is what roused me from my slumber. If the Hollows truly are a great gate between worlds, that would mean that someone recently traveled from ours to another, or from another to ours. But that's not possible, or is it? You'd be surprised. You know something I don't know. I don't, friend. Worry not. I won't pry for details. Well, no sense racking our brains over matters beyond our comprehension. Let's concentrate on what we can do, namely finding the boy who here, a home. No doubt, his memories will come back to him in due time. You truly do that for me, but the two of you have already saved my life. I couldn't possibly burden you any further. It's no burden at all. Besides, if we can figure out just who we are and where you came from, it just might lead us to the answers we seek. Now let's consider the options. One possibility is that you're an orphan, all alone in this world, with not a soul to care for or look after you. And yet, this seems unlikely, yes. The mystical powers you possess say otherwise. If you are truly skilled as skilled in magic as they say, then it stands to reason that someone trained you in the art. Who this master of yours is, and whether you are of their blood or simply receive their tutelage, this I cannot say, but either way, I am certain their word sick about you. If that truly is so, I would very much like to meet this person too. That settles it then. Let's get down to business. I took the liberty of inquiring around Mordsuk and the Crystarium. Unfortunately, there have been no reports of missing persons matching Tainer's description, which means that we have no choice but to take our search elsewhere. I would know of a merchant town whose travels often take him far afield. Let us have a talk with him and see if he's heard any helpful rumors. Rumors of a missing boy, you say? Funny that you ask, it's a long shot, I reckon, but I overheard something the other day that might be of use. On my way to Mortsuk, I stopped over at the inn at Journey's Head. On my way to Mordsuk, I stopped over at the inn at Journey's Head. There I met an ailing mage. As the carers told it, he'd been ambushed by a Sin Eater and was separated from his child in the battle. Bloody hells, could it be if the Sin Eater that attacked the poor man was Phronesis? That would explain everything. And this man you speak of, he could be my father. We must go for him at once. Agreed. I only hope that the man is... No, there's no point in presuming the worst. Let us make for the inn and see what the carers there can tell us. This is very reminiscent of the Red Mage quest, but worse. Stussy Sky, I was about to say. I just hope whatever we find here puts a smile on the poor boy's face. My father is here, but this place is... Oh there, I hear there's a mage in your care who's lost his boy. Well, I do believe we have him right here. Huh? I fear there must be some mistake. The boy in question has already been found. This is him, right here. What? So it wasn't my father after all? This boy with you, he too has been separated from his family. Just so, we heard that a man here was looking for his son, and we just hoped, at last it seems it wasn't meant to be. But there are many people here, yes? Might I ask around and see if any of the others are my family? But of course, yet many of the people here are quite ill, and in many cases in considerable pain. It is not a place for a young child to walk around unattended. Indeed, it's not. Just guess that means either myself or Glide here should accompany him. I'll go with him. The walk might help me, or take my mind off things. Not a bad idea. If the lad doesn't mind, I reckon Tainer would rather be with someone of his own age. take his mind off things. Speaking of which, how is the boy's father holding up? I fear the poor man has already departed on his journey. He's a man no longer. The child insisted upon staying up by his father's side until the last. I permitted this out of respect for him, though part of me regrets the choice. None so young should suffer such horrors. It was some small solace to learn that he was living relatives who reside at the Questin. In fact, I was just making preparations to escort him there myself. I see. I reckon we should also find someone to look after Tainer as well. Don't get me wrong, friend. I haven't given up on the prospect of finding the boy's family, but we have no other leads, and a deadly sin eater is still on the loose. If the lad tags along with us every step of the way, he's far more likely to end up dead or worse than to ever reunite with his family. Here's what I propose. We find someone to watch over Tainer for the time being, get back on the hunt, and gather whatever clues we can about his origins along the way. Very well, but we must see that he is safe. Hi, that goes without saying. Let us have a talk with the proprietor of Wandering Stairs. He's a kindly enough chap and knows damn near everyone in these parts. With any luck, he'll be able to direct us to a willing, able guardian. Look, I don't like this any more than you do, but if it's the best we can do for the boy who, given our circumstances, at any rate, let's find him and share the news. Don't worry, it's my decision, and I intend to take full responsibility for it. Is this over yet? Bad news, friends. It seems the two young ones got into a quarrel of sorts and Tainer's up and run away. It seems like the lad mentioned how he'd come out from one of the hollows. Then the other boy put two and two together and figured he'd been attacked by a sin eater. And then I said, my dad was attacked by a sin eater and then he turned into one himself. So I asked, what if he turned into a sin eater too? Tainer's face went all white. He kept saying, "What do you mean? What do you mean?" over and over and over again. I just couldn't take it anymore. Before I knew it, I was shouting at him, "Shut up, just shut up. I bet you're turning into a sin eater already. Why did I say just a mean and nasty thing?" That's not how a boy talks. Don't be so hard on yourself, lad. Both of you have had a rough go of it these past few days. Nobody could blame either one of you for feeling a bit on edge. But we must hurry and find Tainer before he comes to harm. Let's split up. I'll search to the west and you take to the east. And be careful out there. I just want this quest to end. I'm not feeling it at all. This is like the Red Mage quest. The girl, well, similar to it, where you just find a random person, child, and bring him up with us. But I know it's gonna be different than it, but. If I had to guess, this guy's been sucking up with the void portals. Phronesis is sucking up ether around the area to absorb into the boy or something. I don't know. Then he's gonna take over the boy's body soon. I don't know. Wrong button. end this already. I don't wanna do this anymore. When I heard the clamor of battle, I feared the worst, but I see that you have everything under control. Are you okay, lad? Aye. Forgive me, I don't deserve this kindness. I was just so scared. I was worried about what would become of me if I never recovered my memories. And then I started thinking, what if I ended up like that boy's father? What if it's already happened to me? That's one matter you needn't worry yourself with. The carer who examined you told me as much you suffered no direct wounds. You're in no more danger of turning into a sin eater than Glide or me. Is that so? That's good to hear, but I must apologize to that boy. I should have known better than to badger him about such things, especially after what happened to his father. A funny thing that he was saying the same thing about you. You both have good hearts, lad, and you've been through more than any man should. There's no need to be ashamed about your feelings. There is still so much I do not understand about this world. Why does no one here know of me? Am I doomed to be alone for the rest of my days? Why must it be this way? If only I could remember something, anything. I'm sick of not knowing who I am. I'm sick of being alone. It's time for the echo. This quest is boring. Extremely boring. Unless... Now it's your turn, Tainer, and do not be disheartened by your last attempt. Even the greatest of mages have known failure. Your command of magic is the equal of my own. If I can succeed, there is no reason why you cannot. Free your mind of worry and focus. Thank you, Niallbert. I shall try my best. This guy looks like the guy with the Umorian army. Wicked White, are you alright, Glide? Why does he keep saying that? I remember now. I was standing here on these blighted plains, my head hung low in shame. Then Niallbert turned to me with a smile and heartening words. Niallbert, why does the name sound so familiar? I reckon we've much to discuss, but not in this godforsaken place. Let's head back to the inn and see if we can get to the bottom of this. Oh my god. This is like the Red Mage quest, but worse. This is how I'm feeling. I do hope he'll forgive me. We have much to discuss, but first we shall let the two boys make peace. Tainer, are you alright? I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have said those nasty things. Forgive me for reacting as I did. I'm fine. In fact, I seem to have recovered some of my memories. Really? That's wonderful. Maybe you won't feel so scared and alone anymore. I'm leaving to go live in the Crystarium with my relatives. Promise me you'll come visit. I mean, after you get your memories back and all, of course. It's a promise. Until next time, my friend. I knew that you two would work things out. Now let us return to Mortsuk. We have more than our share of questions that need answering. I mean, some of these quests usually have a slow start though, so maybe it picks up on the next part. But I doubt it. Damn. The fuck? I cannot help but feel I also made a promise to that boy in my memories. Albert, was it? As I saw it, first you fainted all of a sudden. When you came to, a portion of Tainer's memories had returned. What in the world happened out there? I should have... I'm gonna wait till I get 66 next time. The power to look into the past, eh? And you're certain that what Glide described matches up with your recollection of the past? I don't know how to break this to you, lad, but your friend Albert, that was what you... Your friend Nialbert that was with you that day. He's no ordinary boy. He's none other than the very man who became Phoronesis, one of those goddamn warriors of light. If he was just a child, young child in your memories, that means that what you saw took place over 100 years ago. Would that it were just a coincidence, another boy with the same name. But no, judging from the formidable command of magic, we can only assume it was him. On the way back, I managed to recall some more about Nialbert and myself. We were taken in it by a group of mages, a consortium of sorts. They were searching for a means to open a hole to another world and were recruiting young children with high magical aptitude for that task. Nialbert and myself were the two they chose. You can't be serious, and yet that would explain the Sin Eater's ability to summon those damned hollows. And if you possess the same knowledge and training as Nialbert did, it would also explain why you were able to survive in there all that time. But what I don't understand is, why haven't you aged it at all? I cannot say for sure, and yet my memories, they are slowly coming back to me. In time, I may be able to help you find a way to close the hollows. You'd be a lifesaver if you could, but don't overburden yourself. You'll still recover after all. In the meantime, don't worry. Glide and I will see that you're safe. Wait, what? Don't include me. I thought Tainer was just a victim of the Sin Eater. To think he was actually friends with the man himself. Back when he was still a man. This can't be simple coincidence. Yes, I'm convinced of it now. The child holds the key to defeating Phronesis. We must keep him safe and not let him out of our sights. Besides, look at how hard he's trying to recover his memories. I'm not so heartless as to kick the poor lad aside before he's figured matters out. I'm starting to wonder, is this like a mixture of all the caster quests? Where you're rescuing someone that's lost their memories, that's Red Mage, disguised from 100 years past, that's similar to the Black Mage with what's her name, that possessed the girl's body. She was from the past too. There's probably something referencing Arcanist too. But we can't very well rush things. And you and I will continue to prepare for the battle ahead, while waiting for the rest of Tainer's memories to come back to him. What? Oh my lord. That is to say, if it's alright with you, lad. Hold up, I gotta see something right quick. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I couldn't possibly burden you any further. Look, lad, I've only known you for a short while, but I can tell you with a good heart, and a good head on your shoulders. Not being. I can only begin to imagine the horrors you've been through, not to mention the fears and uncertainty you face even now. But I want you to promise me this. No more apologies. You're no burden to us. On the least, you're a valued member of our band, and as long as you're willing to, I want you with us. Isn't that right, Glad? I see. Thank you, Craig. Sarig. Why do you call it that? Thank you, Glad. I will aid your quest in whatever way I can. Now that's more like it. We're counting on you, lad. Why do you do that? Okay. What? Another one? No, wait, what level am I? Oh, I am 76. God damn it. I wasn't expecting this. I hope this is a synced up event. Good news, friend. Tanya here has told me that his memories are starting to come back to him. There's one recollection in particular he says is he's eager to discuss with us, the two of us. Tell us, lad, what is it? As time goes by, my memories of my earlier days return to me, piece by piece. Nilbert and I were born to members of a great consortium of mages. From our earliest years, we were tutored in the magical arts by some of the realm's greatest scholars. The consortium's leaders sought to find a way to open a hole in time and space, a portal to other worlds from which they could summon forth beasts of great power. Nilbert and I were chosen to participate in the research. Oh. Hold on. Gotta bait that! No! Hey! Hold on, I'm watching something else. Talk to him, LK. Oof. Hold on. I gotta watch the boy. Come on. Dun. Okay, summoning great beast from beyond our world. You're a mage, Glide. Is that even possible? Perhaps he speaks of void sense? A void scent, never heard of them, but I'll take the answer as a yes. Mages come up with the damnedest ideas, eh? And yet I don't understand. Why would they use two young boys for such a dangerous experiment? The beast that our master sought to The beast of masters sought to summon reside in the plains most distant from our own. Reaching across such a great distance requires a tremendous store of innate eminent objects. Hold on again. This is intense stuff. Oh no. Oh my god. Of course. The beast our master sought to summon reside in the plains most distant from our own. Reaching across such a great distance requires a tremendous store of innate etherical power, and so our master set about to breed the perfect mage. Marriages were arranged to wed the mightiest members of the consortium to one another in hopes that they would bring forth children of theretofore unheard of magical aptitude. Finally, they succeeded. And so you were born, and Nilebert. Indeed, from even before we could speak, we were taught the complex incantations required to breach the boundaries between worlds. We practiced these spells day after day, night and after night, for what seemed an eternity. At long last, we were deemed ready to attempt the summoning. Sadly, the experiment ended in failure. The pull from beyond the rift was too strong to resist, and I was sucked into a hollow of my own creation. There I remained trapped, alone and adrift in that empty void, until Glide called me back to this world. Alas, over a century had passed since that fateful day. That's the one thing I still understand. If so many years have truly passed, why is it that you have not aged even a whit? I cannot say for certain, but I remember the words of one of my teachers. The rift is not unlike a border between countless worlds, a place that exists beyond time and space. If it is true that the rift exists outside of our concept of time, then it is all too possible that even seconds spent in that empty pocket could correspond to months, years, or decades in our world. And so you return to us just as you were that day, even while over a century has passed for the rest of us. But why didn't Nilebert save you? Shouldn't it have been as simple as opening up another portal to the void where you were trapped? I fear that would be close to impossible. Opening up the portal and reaching as far into the rift as we did required all of our energies to be focused in unison. So in losing you, not only did Nilebert lose his friend, he lost his only chance at saving you. Talk about being dealt a rough hand. And fear not, I have good news to share as well. I do not believe I've managed to recall the incantations needed to summon and manipulate the hollows. Summoning beasts from beyond the rift is far beyond my powers, but I just might be able to seal up the hollows. Phronesis, so enjoy summoning what say This Phronesis so enjoys summoning. What say you, friends? Shall I give it a try? Okay. Oh, now that's music to my ears, but let's not be too hasty. After all, the last time you tried to use this magic, there were some complications, to say the least. Yes, we must take the necessary precautions before confronting Phronesis in earnest. Let us meet outside the village, where Tainer can test out his magic safe from harm. Sync it up. Sync it up. Ever wonder what the world looked like in those days before the flood? I suppose we could ask the boy. Oh yeah, he is from before the flood. It just came to... I mean, they probably said that, but... it didn't process in my head. Wicked White, you did it, lad. Stop. Oh, this guy. I'm not a fan of this guy. I'm not. Sadly, I have not the strength to reach further beyond, nor keep the portal open for more than a few moments. No, I will need further training before I can face... It's him! Phronesis, where in the hell did that bastard come from? But isn't this a Scene Eater in its corpse? Damn it all, I'm too close. I can feel it pulling me in. I don't know if they said it, but... Why is this... Is a part of him trying to bring back his friend? Is that why? Is he like distorted? No, Nilebert, these are my friends. You mustn't hurt them. Does the Sin Eater have kind of like memories of the corpse he's taking or something? Ho ho ho, this isn't good. The cave-in's completely sealed off the tunnel behind us. We've no recourse but to press on without our companions. Ardbert, you heard her. What'll it be? Her? I suppose it falls to us to slay the beast and collect the bounty. Perhaps you and your band would care to take the lead? Spare me your japes. You've no intention of giving up your prize. Mind you, I too made a promise to my companions, a promise I mean to keep. But I told you that splitting up was a bad idea. Brandon, and Ray were here. This second-rate spellcaster would be no match for us. Now, Silva, let's not forget who our true foe is here. Lamet. You're certain that if we slay this monstrosity, the cave-ins will cease? According to the miners, the beast was first sighted on the same day the tremors began, its very presence sucking the mountain dry of its ether. We dwarves know these caves as well as we know our own bodies, trust me. Then I suppose we'd best make short work of it before everything comes crashing down. Hey, where do you think you're going? My apologies, I too took your ceaseless prattling as an invitation to proceed on my own. Think you're so clever, do you? You've uncommon confidence to think you can fell the beast without aid. Answer me this, why is it you are so intent on claiming the bounty for your own? The bounty, why indeed? At any rate, unless you've a mind to stand around here until we get crushed, we'd best be moving on, yes? Finally, something we can agree on, and so I have a proposal. Let's say we band together until our battle here is won. The tremors grow stronger. No doubt a cave-in is imminent. Let us vanquish the enemy with our combined strength and quit this place before it becomes our tomb. Until the battle is won, then, after that, I go on my way. I go my own way. Who is this? I don't remember this one. That's not the Makot is the bard. Who is she? What? What is she? Your aid is... I don't want to be this. What is this? I'm not being a black mage. Give me my red mage back. Indeed, your aid is most welcome, Albert. Let us make short work of the beast and take our leave of this place while we still can. Indeed. Wait, is this the mines? What are you? Trusty shield? You're a tank? You're a paladin? I don't remember you. The paladin was a Rogadin. Whatever, what do I have? 5-3 Blizzard. Where's my thing? I don't have anything. And we've got a thing. Okay. Then come, Nilberts. We will draw our foe's attack. Do I have an AoE? Oh, that's fine. Is my mana? My mana's gone. And this just restores mana straight up. Whoops, wrong button. Wait, is this not a dot? It says 24 seconds. What? Am I blind? It would seem we're not the only ones stuck here. I have a bad feeling about this. I don't like how this feels. Like, I liked how Ishtola felt, but this feels weird. The left of most one is mine, Silver. You take the friend on the right. Consider done. How about you, James? Okay. What's this? It leads... What's this? It leads deeper within. We really should have asked for a map. Not that I'd been much use for the old cave-ins. With all the cave-ins. What? Oh, what? Oh my goodness. Is this not a dot? Oh, this is it? Oh wow, why does it look like that? That looks like the damage like you take more damage from electrocution. Whoa, 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 what's going on? Protect me! Oh? Does Paladin have some kind of protect spell? What is this? Covered? Still think you could have managed on your own, mage? Perhaps it would have been more of a struggle than I expected. Is it good that he brought this music out? That's him. He's the one who drinks of the mind's ether. Alright, let's put this oversized bull out to the pasture. Sylvia, Lamet, and Albert, with me. The magics are yours for now. I will take the front. The battle is on. 200 mana swipe. I should just follow Lamet. They know what to do. We need more damage. What are you guys doing? I'm doubling the next damage dealer. This is Oddbert, and he's doubling freaking Silva. It summons others ilk. Dispatch the small fry. Leave it to me. God, this one looks trouble. Vulnerability up. Heals! Give me some heals, Lamet. What are you doing? Lamet and Tsunami. Take this vulnerability off me. That should do it, Silva. Limit break? Oh. Limit break! Good damage, good damage! Oh, I should have done it with the mobs. What is going on? Where are the... Oh, this is really close to my freaking mouth. An earthquake. This goes ill. What's going on? Stack. Stack, you bums. That was a close one. Heals! Lamet, heal! What are you doing? Yo!